Alright, there's a lot to cover in this fingerstyle arrangement. We have the introduction, which has some great hammer-on riffs and a lot going on with the melodies over the chords. Recap here that we got a capo in the 2nd fret, and string number 1 is tuned down a whole tone, giving us an E in this case. Alright, our introduction, I begin rolling in with some harmonics in the 12th fret relative to that capo. Strings 1, 2, and 3, and my first finger is placed in the 10th fret. Okay, in come the kind of country hammers. Here I'm placing my first finger in the 7th fret on strings 3 and 4, and I'm hammering up very, very quickly into the 9th fret with my 3rd finger. I do the same thing, moving the finger down to string number 3, getting my 2nd finger into that extra melody in between there, and then go back, using an open string number 1 to get us down into the 2nd fret, where we're going to again hammer very quickly up into the 4th. Here I'm kind of got a claw kind of going where I'm playing string 3 and 1 at the same time. Now we've moved into the 1st and hammering in the 2nd fret on string number 3. I bring in the kick sound and some hammers and pulls from the 2nd frets, moving me into a G chord. Alright, so I can provide just the bass note and the melody over this verse. So we're playing over a G, B minor, C, back to the G, a 2 measure fragment there, and we begin with the G. So my bass note comes in and the melody begins up here on string number 3. A lot of open strings there, most of them being string number 3 there. Get into your B minor grip. Melody here on string number 3. Notice I played my thumb on string number 5, the root note. Then I alternate up to the 5th of the chord, which happens to be, that's an interval up to the 5th meaning. And the melody on string number 2 into your C grip, which I play in an odd way, not in your traditional way. I got my 2nd finger on the 3rd fret. So I did a pull from that A or 2nd fret. Back to our G. And again our little hammer. Kind of country-esque kind of riff. Our melody in the 2nd pass kind of jumps way up to our 1st string, 2nd fret. Notice from that C chord I just launch right down to that 1st string. Alright, we're going to remain down there into our 3rd repetition, doing some pulls. Keep down there with a bar now into our B minor. Simple melody over the G, or over the C rather. Back into our G chord. Into our final phrase. Melody primarily there on string number 3 over the G and the B minor chord. Similar over the C that we've been doing. I throw a riff over top of that G chord leading into the chorus. Notice I'm alternating my fingers over here. It's open string 4, 2nd fret. In comes the chorus. Open strings at the top. This is a D chord that I'm playing much like we were playing the C earlier. I'm in the 5th and 4th frets here with my 1st and 2nd finger, getting some open strings above that, strings 1 and 2. Back to the C. Start again. So strings 3 and 2 placed over that D grip. Using my first finger for that little hammer, or rather the pull grip. No hammers there. Now over your C chord. Walk right up the chord there, strings 3, 2, 1. Alternate between strings 4 and 3. Move those fingers down. That was down to strings 3 and 2. Down to strings 1 and 2. We're hammer into the 2nd fret. And bring in that bass line. This 3rd fret, 2nd open. Open string 4 into a C chord, where I bring my 2nd finger down just to get that little embellishment there. And it all starts over. Have fun, and I'll see you soon.